Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Taboo Talk. I know that it's been a while. You haven't seen me, heard from me, and trust me, I know, I apologize. Apologize to the public. But we are back. And we are back with surprises. So we have a few things in store for you. And today, we're just doing a simple follow-up episode just to let you know that we're still here, that we still have things in store, and just to give you an update of how I've been doing. So it's been a rocky one, but I'm good. I'm enjoying life, the hassles of school, because Yui killing me, literally. But I'm fine. Surviving assignment by assignment, and I've been having some amazing group people to work with, so I'm good. But just school, work life, having fun, making friends, traveling. I went away in December, so I visited the States for the first time. It was amazing. So I've been exploring and having fun. It's just me today, because as I said, we're doing an update, so I won't be for too long. But while we're here, we're going to touch on, the Easter. Easter is coming up. The Easter weekend is coming up, and I know a lot of people go out and have fun with their kids, go to the beach, some people go to church. Whatever it is you're going to do for the Easter, have fun. Ensure that you are safe. Please be safe on the road, guys. A lot of accidents are happening, so be safe on the road. Ensure that you are vigilant. You're not driving just for yourself, but for others, because we really have to do that. We really have to drive for other persons. And so take time out to, give a little thanks, a little blessing, whatever you believe in, whatever your religion is, and just give a little blessings before you set out on the road. For those of you who have kids, you're going to the beach, be careful. We had some information about sharks and that kind of thing circling our borders. So please keep an eye out on the kids and just enjoy your time off. Yeah, so during the period, I would have had a change in occupation. And I'm finally doing what I really, 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 really wanted to do, what I've always wanted to do, along with being a psychologist, of course. But so I'm actually on a good path where I am actually coming to a phase of my life where I am fulfilling things. And so I teach now in primary school. Could never be me in the high school. So primary school, always remember that, yeah? Primary school. Shout out to my grade 5 posse at Beach Island Primary, my sweet, loving 15 beautiful and handsome students. So yeah. And
how has that been going for you?
Man, that's been a roller coaster of emotions. But at the end of the day, it's the joys of seeing the progress with the children. So it's rough. You have to deal with students who come in, you're dealing with children who have different personalities. So that's 15 different personalities on a daily. Then, you have parents, and there are the teachers, and then, just the environment on a whole of getting to know each other and all of that. So, yes, you're going to have the usual challenges of getting to know each other. But once you get, into the routine of things settle down after the first couple of weeks or even the first few months of the first term, things get settled in and you move along. So it's been fun. I've been learning a lot. I've been learning a lot about myself, learning a lot about others, and also communication. Like, one of the things that I find with teaching is it strengthens your communication skills, but it also shows you your very weak parts of your communication skills. And it tests your tolerance levels. And I tell all of them children to stress me out, right? They don't stress me out. but it's all love. They just stress me out, you know. Not me tell them the other day, you know, I talk to all you all kind of how. I talk to all you good, talk to all nice, I talk to all soft, talk to all hard and rough up all you. My children gonna watch me and say, teacher, you ain't rough. I was ashamed. I was ashamed, right? I never was ashamed in my life. Because here I am thinking that I don't rough up the children. And they tell me that I ain't rough. So I say, but I just talk to her, you know, kind of way. Teacher, no, you don't talk, you get a rough up, rough. That was funny. They said, teacher, you just rough us up with love. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm very much good with that. But yeah, teaching has been great. UE, as I said, stressing me out. School was supposed to finish Friday and ain't done. Postponing the things and putting them over till after semester finish or supposedly finish. But it's for a good cause, so I can't wait till when I reap the benefits of the things I'm going through right now with UE. Stressing me out, you know. Nobody teaching me, I'm teaching myself. But I've been acing. Man, when I tell y'all, right, let me get a classic. So, had an assignment. I did in psychology, yeah? I see introduction to statistics, intermediate statistics, and advanced statistics. Now I wanna what all of that to do with psychology. Either way. So on my first level, so I took introduction to statistics. Because I have to either way. During my course, this term, sports term was so rough, I really didn't get to tap into my videos as I should when it comes to UE. Have an assignment due and I love to procrastinate. I don't know why. But the assignment gonna be posted about a month and I gonna wait till about 3 days before the assignment due to do the assignment because I feel like that's when I work best and that's when I get the best thoughts. Go open the assignment. Ain't gone no course, ain't do nothing for the whole semester. But open the assignment. Oh yo. Well, sir. What's then if it's Braille I was reading? Man, no, I was on there. I'm like, what? Now I losing my medulla because I don't know what to do. I'm confused. I start to now go look for the video them where the course instructor posts because I see now that they're important. So I go and I looking, I hunting. Man, not making sense. I have a friend, she encouraged me. She really encouraged me to really start my UE process because I kept telling her and I didn't, you know, talking to her, but said, girl, I can't do this. I taking a 0 because me going to all of this. I don't know why statistics got to do with this and me ain't doing it. Because that's how I feel. And I think that's one of the reasons why I really wasn't pushed to do the assignment. Because I'm like, why do I have to take statistics? I keep questioning that. Other persons I see in other universities doing psychology and not name statistics underneath the belt. But you decide to put it in there. I said, fine. She said, no, try, do this. I'm like, I'm taking a 0 in doing this. I'm not doing this. Now, the day before the assignment due, I go and walk. I say, you know what, let me go down here by my good old friend down here in the lab and I asked him if he did statistics because I know he's doing a course, a degree. So I said, let me ask. He said, yeah, I did a course, not in March, but I did. I said, okay, friend, well, help me work out this. So we sit down, we put we two heads together and we try to figure it out. Man, we start to get somewhere. I said, okay, this look like you're working out. I went home the evening, I sat down and I started doing some more work. And as I started doing some stuff and reading what the instructor put, I said, okay, look like it's making sense, it's adding up. So I really started learning my statistics, my formulas, the mean, the this, and all of that, whilst I was doing the assignment. So I going through the next day, assignment due, still ain't finished. I say, you know what? I'm gonna give my principal a little call. But Mr. Morris, if you hear this, you know, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, okay? So I gave my principal a little call. I said, look, I got an assignment here. It's really kicking me due today, and I really, really need to focus on it. I think I'm going to really need the time. If you could please excuse me today from school. Come here, I like to lie. So I'm not going to be like, oh, I feel sick, because I'm not sick. I mean doing that. So I said, I would really like to have the day off, please, because, I got up and I put some stuff together for my students. I went to school, hid my clothes, brushed my teeth, get up, went to school. I left some work for my students to do, because, I love them little terrorists, So I make sure they had something to do. I planned out, okay, these are the subjects I have today. I put work in place for them. I took them to school, let the TA know, bam, bam, and I went back home, focused on my assignment. And I did my assignment, and I finished my assignment around after 2. After 2 in the afternoon. All morning I on it. I tell you, I sit down, I eat nothing, I just on it, because I want to get it finished. Finish my assignment, and that was that. See me now, I just stalk you, eh? I don't think nobody does stalk you more than me. When I done an assignment, I want to see me score. Don't play with me. Come, post it, mark it, and post it. So I stalking you, nothing going on. I say, you will jamming up this process, Lo and behold, one afternoon, I log on, see that the post, I say, me am. Hearty me turn out, because I know I wait till last minute, and I had all these things going on with, and I didn't wait no course, I know nothing, and I feel like I do good, but I'm like, you know what? I learn everything while I do my assignment. When I open up the assignment box, who bad and big and bold get 100% on the assignment? Me, I get 100%. I get 100%. I say all of that to say, kids, procrastinate, yeah? It don't work. It works for me all the time. If that is how you work. Because if I had tried to go outside of my element, I don't think I would have gotten that 100%. And it's because I was pushed to my limits why I was able to do that. Because if I was to sit down over a period of time and do that, I probably wasn't going to put in the effort that I did at the last minute to get it done, and to get it done properly. So if procrastination is a thing, stick to it. It works. Don't work for everybody, eh? But it works for me, and if it's working for you, continue doing it. But that's, the UE life.
So, if you want your students to tell you that they're doing that, and they call you the day over and say, but teacher, I can't come into the car, the homework you give me a month and a half ago, it's due today, and I need time to complete it.
You till come school, eh?
Wow.
Come school.
Wow.
I'll give you time. If you have a good enough explanation, look, if you have a good enough explanation, I'll give you time to do it. No, I do. I have given students time to do stuff.
The double standard, though.
No, come school. No, I'm saying come school. I'm not going to kill you on that day. I'm saying come school. I will give you time, or I will give you a point in time in the day, depending on what the assignment is. But if it's something that could give you more time, I will give you more time. Look, I am very reasonable with my kids. However, there are times that I really overdo it. Eh? But there are times when, I'll tell you this. This is what I do with my students. And I think by now they got it. I'm the kind of person, right? I will give an assignment. And I'll be like, that's due tomorrow, that's due the next day, or whatever the case is. And I expect my assignment. I'm going to come to school, I'm going to act like nothing happened. And you're going to hear that. So one or two of them might be like, teacher, you want the assignment? You hear the rest of the class, by hush, like, meaning they do me homework, eh? They do me homework. So I'm like, okay. But I don't pressure them for homework. I leave it, and I just tell them all the time. I say, look, I don't forget, I just know. I remember, I know I gave you homework, I know I told you to bring them today. And I always preach to them though. If I tell you bring homework that is due on a Tuesday, and Tuesday come in and ask for it, Wednesday come in and ask for it, Thursday come in and ask for it, and Friday come in and ask for it, and you cannot and Friday come in and I ask for it on Friday, and you cannot produce it on Friday, especially when it's a subject that we have on that day, so you can't tell me forget your book, especially when I told you from the beginning of the term that you need a homework book, so have a homework book to put your homework in. So if you come Friday and I ask you for homework on a Friday that was to Tuesday and you cannot produce it, you're in trouble. You're definitely in trouble, because Tuesday gone, you realize, but I made do my homework. My teacher ain't asked for it today. No, let me go do it tomorrow. And I do this with them all the time. And some of them catch on to it to the point that they just do the homework, because I don't ever forget. I remember one time it took me 2 weeks to ask for homework. I knew that I didn't ask for it. I was just tired. I had a lot of things going on and things to mark, and I just didn't want to deal with the homework. And so I took the homework, but I marked the homework 2 weeks later. And about 10 people, and I got 15 people in my class. So why you didn't do the homework, right? I do it sometimes. And then there are times when I'm just going to really pick it up on the day that I asked for. But most times, I don't really pressure students with homework. I don't like to give homework either. I'm one of those teachers that don't like to give homework. I give homework because you're supposed to. Or I would give homework when it's crucial. For instance, like coming on time for exams, or mostly math, I would give you a lot of math homework for you to practice. But I think when it comes to homework, a lot of teachers do it, but I don't get a true reflection of the child's capabilities. Because a lot of times you go home, the parents are who are going to do it or help you do most of it, or ChatGPT. Stop getting me things them girl, they use ChatGPT. But or GPT, sorry. And so then giving children homework is like, for me, is like, what am I giving you homework for? Do my work in the class. So instead of giving you 5 things in class, I let you go home, go do 10. I give you 15 in class. No, I'm not saying everybody's going to finish the 15. So I'm fine with the fact that you're not going to. Everybody at a different level, but I'm going to give you 15. So then do it there. That's your practice there. And then what I will do is, depending on how the child does, I will say, you know what, go home and do them over for homework. Because I already have an understanding. But I don't really like to give homework. And I don't give projects to do outside of school. If I have a project, everybody going to do it in class. Come, bring what you need to bring. Because you ain't going home for the parent to do no project. Because sometimes you give the project because you want to go into a certain topic, or you want to understand certain things, and then the parent do it, and then the child, one thing on the project, and then when exam come, they can't answer the questions, and then they're like, oh, teacher ain't teach me nothing. No, I did. I gave you a project. You did not do it. And so projects, I would probably post in the parents chat, hey, have the students bring XYZ, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and I do it in a double session, and we do it in groups. So I give each group, this is what we're going to do. For the new term, I think we're supposed to be going into Earth systems. So we're supposed to be doing something with the solar system. I have to create solar system. They're doing that in the class. I have already been trying to formulate how we're going to do that, but I'm not sending home any child to do any project. I'm very sorry. Parents, I'm not doing that. It's useless. And especially when you have parents who are also teachers. You don't teach people children, come home and you have cut up here with this project and doing this and doing that. And some parents, and the children are at a disadvantage, because some parents don't even know their foot from their hand. Not in a negative way, but ain't everybody educated alike or had the opportunities to be educated to a certain level. Some parents genuinely cannot help their children. And so I don't believe in a lot of, projects and stuff. So the relationship with myself and parents, majority of it is good. Some of it is rocky, and then some of it is non-existent. Because some parents, truth and in fact, don't really, reach out that much, and that's okay. And then there are others that do, but makes it a bit difficult. And then there are the others that just roll with the punches and communicate well. But shout out to all the parents either way. You do what you think is best, and you try your best in your own way, and that's fine. So everybody's not going to be on the same level. Everybody's not going to communicate the same way. We all, communicate differently. And so, whilst I can respect that, just as long as nobody feel like they could disrespect me, because you know what time it is. Don't do that. So as long as nobody feel like the big bad and bold, because I will ease off my teacher hat, Cause I would ease off a teacher hat. Don't play that. We don't play that around here. You know? I love the kids to death, but don't play a bullying cause I can bully you back. You know? Mr. Morris, yeah, hear this. But yeah, I'll probably bully you back. Don't do that. Don't do that. But it also takes having a good relationship with the teacher and the parent for children to also behave a certain way. When some children realizes that, okay, my parent has a very good relationship with the teacher, I know that I can't do certain things and get away with certain things. I know that I can't behave a certain way because my parent is going to know, my father, my mother, whatever is going to know. And so it forces children to kind of stay in line, behave in a certain manner. So there's that. Just also remember that we all go through things, right? I have my moments, my down moments. I'm not always 100% up and smiley and laughy. I have my own things I go through. And so there are times that your girl really down. Really, really, really down. But I get through them, you know. I hibernate like a bear. When I'm going through it, you will know because I'm going to hibernate. I'm going to withdraw myself and I'm going to fall up in the four corners and my walls and just, go through everything. I reflect, go through the process, go through whatever in my head, go through my emotions, go through whatever it is and come back out on the other end, cool and ready to go again. And so, yeah, there are times that we all are going to be down. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Keep at it. Don't think that life is sweet. Life is amazing and life is sweet. People make life difficult. So don't ever allow yourself to get to a point that you feel like you need to end yourself. You need to get off the face of the earth. I mean, sometimes I feel like nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone, or if I'm to go. But then it's like whatever, like it's life, and people do care. People do miss you too. People will miss you if anything is to happen to you. People do care. Sometimes we have people in our corners and we're going through it really rough, and we feel like they ain't really there. But tap into the environment that you have, the positives of the environment that you have. Tap into the people that you have. Don't let the struggles of life keep you down, and if you are a religious person, whatever your faith is, stand firm on that. Hold strong to that. If that helps you, please don't be blind to anything, but whatever works for you, as long as it is a positive thing, work on it, deal with it, utilize it to the best of your ability. So that's just basically it in a nutshell. I'm still here. We're going to be continuing the show, and yeah, be good to each other, be good to yourself. Stand in your mirror, give yourself words of encouragement if you need to, pat yourself on the back if you need to. If you feel like ain't nobody doing that, do it for yourself. Look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself all the positive things you could tell yourself. And remember that you are loved, you are amazing, you're beautiful, you're handsome. Men, you guys are amazing. And a lot of times y'all don't get that, and a lot of times we really don't like you because it's probably mostly all your ways. But at the end of the day, everything else aside and all the negative things aside, you are loved, you are amazing human beings, and you are strong. You guys carry a lot, and a lot of times y'all don't hear it, but we love y'all. We love y'all. Don't mind the things we just say and gone with. We love all G. I appreciate it, and we love y'all. So peace, love, and I'm going to leave you guys now. I think I run my mouth enough, so I'm going to leave you guys until next time, next episode. We have some amazing things coming for you guys. So see y'all in the next episode of Taboo Talks. I am your host, Vinci. Peace out.